Alright guys, I'm here with the first video, and we're gonna be doing a mutt draft, and hopefully getting the dub. But right now we're just getting doing a normal mutt draft. 5 ticket of course. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Jets. Oof, that's a good round. Though. Yeah. Nah, he's not good. Yeah, no linebacker lead. 90 overall free safety. Yup, don't mind if I do. This team looking nice right now. Whoo! Ooh. Yeah. Gotta take him wherever he comes up. Might not. I don't really like him that much, but he's. Yeah. DT. Oof. Probably a right tackle. Nah, review. I woke up and I'm feeling like a boss right now. I'm gonna hold it down. I swear. I roll up and I'm smelling like right now. Not a very good one. I do this for my rounds. Yeah. Feel like in the real life. Yeah, 88 right there. Doug Baldwin. 90 speed, yep. I'll use him at left hand. I am a boss in the cut, mayday. Bubbles and these models are popping out tipper. I skip her, I give her the girl, you on my line right now. Yeah, I can see the signs right now. I'll play Madden NFL. Feeling like a boss right now. And you just took a loss right now. Dripping in the sauce right now. Get a sprinkle up my style. I'm about to lock down. Feel like in the real life, dripping all sauce in a good life. You shine, I shine, and ain't nobody gonna I don't really like that one much. I just wanna be a boss. Let's get into a game. I feel like a boss right now. Talk to the man right now. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Feel like the man right now. Your girl on my line right now. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Shorty ought to be my. Hopefully we can catch these dubs. That's all I hope for. Hopefully I'm not playing a god team too. I think we had a pretty good team. So I think we got a chance.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And Charles, we've got two teams who know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league, but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
All right, dude, pick a play.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
All right, let's hope we only got 21. Probably should have just took a knee on that, but...
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12, damn.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And he completes it to Hunt.
He really just threw that ball for
And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play. And it worked almost to perfection.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
A first carry for Elijah McGuire. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving the running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force it down.
And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
And, partner, when you run the ball on 3rd and 2, you're telling the whole world you got nothing but confidence in your offensive line and your runner, and you expect to get it. But they were stuffed on that play. Only got 1 yard. Great job by the defensive front. The linebackers, everyone got involved to force a 4th down.
Dang it.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And it's a touchdown.
That's so
Patrick
crazy.
Mahomes punching it in from a yard away. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And some room to work. Oh, shifty. Whoa. And what a return. He's all the way down to the 30.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big
What a
time
return.
Now's
What a
their chance
return.
to try and put points on the board.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Brady now on 1st down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I hate this game. Baldwin. Put it Baldwin. Or Goldberg.
Play action. Now it's Brady.
What a play.
Baldwin with it over the middle.
Excuse me.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. This will be their first trip to the red zone. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Now Brady on the bootleg. This is close. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Doug Baldwin, a 14-yard touchdown. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Jackson now to return. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes.
What is he doing to my team?
Jackson off to the races. 20.
I drafted good people.
Touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, 77 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
You don't have to win the 40-yard dash to still have good mobility. How about him getting outside of the pocket, throwing on the run, and picking up a first down?
That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he is tackled inside the 49, quite to the 35. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And he'll go down at the 28. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Orlando in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Hopefully I can get a touchdown here, because we can go to man coverage.
Off the bootleg, Brady.
Let's go for the meter.
It's caught. Touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do, because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Damn, I didn't do it good enough.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And there's
I know I get
to the
bailed out
tight end. And look at the size
sometimes.
of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Nobody's defense anyway.
On first down, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion, or even worse, an interception.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
Bert, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Flush to his right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
What's it called? Slowed.
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We'll come back here right after this. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys are going to take the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. On first down, Brady. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Brady's got his guys first and 10, and he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. Now Brady. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. From the gun, it's Brady. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him. Complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. He got 29 yards that time.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A throw he probably shouldn't have made, rolling left and then throwing back across the field.
And when you do that and you're rolling towards the sideline, you've cut down your field in a big way significantly. And the guys who play in the 2nd and 3rd level, those linebackers and DBs, they know that. And they know they don't have nearly as much space to cover. And they're hoping you try and throw it back towards the middle. That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. That one is caught by Hunt. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And touchdown. A big play there. 94 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now you're looking at an offensive coordinator. A conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. But just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The veteran Eric Weddle there to break that one up. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Hope I don't hit ball in him. Somehow break this thing or something.
On play action, it's Brady sliding out of the pocket. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Hopefully we don't get a field goal here. We got it.
And McManus able to put it through. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is. I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And they showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
One play at a time now.
They do go for it. It's Brady. He finds his man, Baldwin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? They go play action here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. He hits Baldwin right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And he gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Brady now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Throwing now is Brady. And it's caught. Touchdown. Rob Gronkowski from 3 yards out. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody. But those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. Defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he's going to be met at about the 43. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Now here's Mahomes. He sets to fire deep.
Thank you.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Brady. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3-and-out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Brady now on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, Brady. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now here on EA Sports as we've got the final quarter upon us. We get ready to start the 4th.
Ooh.
Go.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. To the right and complete to Galladay. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And Gano's kick is right through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And now back out comes the offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they throw the interception and finish off the drive,
5 yards. I don't
it
know
does
him
them
get
no
5
good
yards,
to go
but
back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Now, that's absolutely terrific technique right there by the corner. Exhibit A. Zone coverage. Knew where his man was in relation to the football at all times and made a nice play.
Left, 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 left.
On 3rd down. It's Hunt. Oh, nice move. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
So crappy,
Give
man.
him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
I have to chuckle with myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail.
Play fake there to Hunt. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown.
Basically,
Deshaun
I'm not
Jackson,
completely
his
on it.
2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Brady now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. On play action, now Brady. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the Pro Bowler Kuechly that picks it, and they're going.
This is the end of the video, guys. Yeah, it sucks that we lost title. I'm gonna open up the rewards to see if we somehow get something out of that. Oh. Hopefully there's something here. Hey, well, not so much. I guess I can sell him for 10K. Like, that's the end, guys. See ya.